Welcome to Heartland Dual Sport. In today's video we are at Myrtle Beach. This will be day 5 of the multi-day moto camping trip that we've taken halfway across the country all the way to the East Coast. And today you're going to find out why. So let's get to the video. In today's video, we're picking up at Myrtle Beach. That's where we stayed the night on day 4. So actually, I'm very excited today because today we're going to be traveling to basically what the ultimate end goal destination was for me to travel across the country. As I woke up early that morning, I walked out to the beach and you could hear the crickets and you could hear the waves crashing in from the ocean. And you could see the gulls as they were flying around and beginning. The entire beach was starting to wake up, and it was just such a beautiful sight. And it's one of those deals that you just have to experience it. I do have some video of it, but you just need to go there so you can smell that fresh breeze coming off the ocean and listening to all the ocean waking up. It's just a wonderful way to wake up. But I woke up this morning at roughly 3:30 in the morning. Why? Because I'm as excited as a kid would be waiting on Christmas morning to get there. A lot of you are probably wondering why I traveled halfway across the country, going to the East Coast in the heat of the summer, riding through rain, riding through heat, and riding through more rain. Those of you who know me probably think it's because of the wildlife. You probably think that I've gotten up early and I went looking for alligators one morning. You probably think it's maybe the chance of seeing deer or turkey on my motorcycle as I'm riding through some of the old dirt roads. Maybe you're thinking it's the baby bunnies that you might see on the side of the road. Or, as many of you know, and maybe you don't know, but I've seen a couple of cougars walking through the campground last night. And no, it wasn't the cougars. That's not why I rode this far. I've traveled this far, and I'm just going to go ahead and be frank, guys, and let you know up front. I'm going to go see a lady today. A lady who stole my heart many years ago, back when I was a young man, back when I was thin and fit, in shape. My hair was black, and I still had all of my hair. That's who I'm going to go see today. She has no idea I'm coming, and I'm pretty excited about it. As I look north across the beach, I can see the clouds up ahead, and I know that I'm probably going to be traveling in the rain. And it's going to be another day of fairly light riding because it's either a little bit less or a little bit more than 200 miles. But at this point I've came so far, and that's going to be such an easy ride, and I'm looking forward to it. By 6 a.m., I've packed my entire camp. I've got it loaded on the bike, and I'm just trying not to wake anybody up around us in the surrounding campsites. If you've watched our other video, you know I probably scared the young couple across the street from us. They'll be tickled when they wake up and see that I'm gone. And again, now you know why. It's because I'm going to go see this young lady. Before we get to that part of the video, I want to share another quote with you. As many of you know, I've been doing a lot of quote of the days type quotes in the videos in the past, the recent past for sure. A lot of those quotes my wife actually makes up, and this is another one that she has made up. Letting a child find her way in the world isn't all that different from bringing them into the world. It is a long, hard, yet splendidly beautiful day. This is why I rode to the East Coast. This entire trip has been set up for a short period of time, and I couldn't have done it alone. Lindsay is who I contacted, and she knew all along that I was coming. However, Jessica didn't. So when I got there, I met with Lindsay, and then we devised a plan for me to surprise Jess as she got home from work one day. Being able to spend several days out there and it being on a surprise, obviously Jess had to work a couple of days, Lindsay had to work a couple of days, and it actually worked out great because I got to have father-daughter time with both girls individually several days. I was fortunate my wife was able to mail me some clothes. She mailed some clothes and hiking boots for me so I had comfortable clothes so that we could go explore around town and do all that kind of stuff. And then as I headed back to Texas, I boxed up my boots and my clothes, my casual clothes, and they mailed them back to Texas for me. During our time there, we were able to go do a lot of things. We went and ate seafood at some of the best seafood restaurants. We went and hung out. We played pool, and a lot of pool. We played, what's the name of that game?
Cornhole?
Yeah, we played cornhole with the best of them at some of these small local pubs. And it was just a great way for Jess to show me around the town that she lives in, introduce me to a lot of the people that she knows there, and we just absolutely had a blast. Over the last several years prior to me retiring, I would always make sure that Angie got to go out there at least once a year. So most of the time she'd end up flying out and I would stay home at work, and then we'd also try to fly Jess home at least once a year if time allowed and it was even possible. So these last several years I've gotten to see my daughter normally once a year. I just had never been out to see her place, and it was a wonderful deal to be able to ride my dual sport, my adventure bike, my KLR out there. Guys, I know this isn't your average KLR 650 video, but it is still an adventure that in the end is just absolutely priceless. So if you like our video, please give us a big thumbs up. We appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. As always, we couldn't do these videos without you, and we love you and we appreciate all the support you give our little channel. So again, guys, if you like our video, please give us a big thumbs up. We know that this isn't your typical adventure video because you're not necessarily seeing the wildlife, you're not necessarily seeing the back roads, you're not necessarily seeing, but what you are seeing is one of the other beautiful benefits of dual sports and their capabilities, and having an adventure bike like the KLR that you can ride across the country relatively inexpensively and make a trip happen that you may not have actually had the money in the budget for. So again, guys, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. I hope each and every one of you have a blessed week. And let's go ride.